Please welcome to the fourth, Christopher Anthony.
Let's go, Christopher.
Actually, just came up to get my beer.
That's right.
They keep saying we're all in this together.
Oh, pretty funny.
I don't know what that means to you. I know what it means to me. It means that if at any point in time my neighbor loses her job, I lose my internet. Do you know what I mean? We're all connected, deeply. Me to her internet, Netflix, and her to her clients. So if you need physical therapy, go to apartment 3. Because I have movies to watch. All right. We've all been at some level of paranoia through all this. I got really worried because my neighbor across the hall was coughing really bad. I thought they had really bad symptoms. Turns out they have really good weed. And apparently, unlike the Wi-Fi, I can't force them to share that with me. So I just breathe outside their door while I stream Netflix. This entire program is sponsored. No, I'm sorry. Everybody, people got lonely. If you live alone, people got lonely. One of my friends was really lonely. So she followed the advice, right? Look, we should get a dog. But she wasn't sure she was ready for a dog. So she knows people who have dogs. So she would borrow someone's dog for a month, then borrow someone else's dog for a month. After 5 months, she went ahead and adopted a dog. Because she couldn't have one naturally. And that's just what you do. The bitch was lonely. 5 different dogs, none of them took. You know what I mean? First you try and then you adopt. That's kind of important. Now I just want to show that I'm really appreciative because Hooters mobilized really quickly. Okay, by August of 2020, they were prepped and ready to provide to-go orders. Because somebody at Hooters thought we went there for the fucking food. Thank you. Like, I've had better wings that were frozen and not even thawed. But if they were served to me by Candace, damn right I will pay $22 for them. All right. We live in like a very woke culture. So my friends, 4 months pregnant, they were going to have a gender reveal party. But they decided to wait until the kid turns 18, just in case. What color balloons do you want us to get? You tell me, and I'll do it. It's like, all right, that's good. I'm all for gender-neutral bathrooms. Because I think straight couples should be able to do what gay couples have been doing for years. Get a hotel for an entire night, you only need it for 45 minutes. I mean, come on. You want me now? You want me now? Okay, you want me here? You want me here? It's cleaner than my Airbnb, I swear, I've been there. Okay, cool, we're having fun. And everyone's obsessed with race, right? So one of my friends is actually 80% black. Because he lost his arm in a car accident. I still get him shirts that say, always keep it 100. It's my little joke. Keep it 100. Okay. You gotta be careful what you say. Like, I used to be friends with my mailman. I can't even call him the mailman anymore. I gotta call him the person. It's weird to do comedy in a bar. I don't drink. When I tell people I don't drink, they're always like, oh my God, is there a story? Did you or your mom or your dad have some horrible drinking problem? And I'm like, no, there's no story. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. Here's the thing, okay? I also don't eat mayonnaise. But that's because my dad beat the fuck out of me with a mayonnaise jar. But no one's ever like, hey, we're gonna go to places that serve mayonnaise. Is that cool with you? I might have some mayonnaise tonight, not as crazy as last week. I promise. I know things happened. No one ever asked about the mayo. I sorry to disappoint. I know like I do drugs, like I look like I do drugs, but
Looks like you sell them.
thank you. Thank you. I'm getting to that. That's so funny. All right. So growing up, I had a Dare T-shirt. Everybody knows what Dare really means. But like, I was poor, so like all the words faded. I just got the letters for sale. It's $2 for the shirt. You get 4 letters, no explanation. So I thought that Dare stood for drugs are really expensive. And in a single parent family, that was reason enough. You know what I mean? My mom sat me down, she's like, look, drugs are for parents who can afford to get them for their children. I can't even get a sitter, all right? It's true. It's so true. All right, so the guy who said I look a good drug dealer, all right, it's like a 3rd grade substitute. I'll start when you stop. I leave at 3. So, okay. Simmer down, people. This is a true story. I moved to New Orleans 7 years ago. A guy with long hair who likes to stay up late at night moved here from Miami. That's what I did, okay? So naturally, everyone's like, I got a new connect. All right. So I moved to Treme. Now, here's the thing. When I was coming home, there was a guy, and he comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, do you party? I don't do drugs. I don't know drug lingo. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. That's why I moved by the French Quarter. I'm just coming home from a bar. He's like, cool. You want some party favors? I'm like, I usually don't decorate. I bring like chips, drinks, you selling streamers out of a trunk? He's like, no, man. I got the best weed. Now, 2 things bothered me when he said that. 1, you got the best weed? Like, why are you out here at 1:30 in the morning selling it? Like, why don't you have a call service? You know what I mean? Weed sells itself, bro. Anyway. The second thing that bothered me, this is true. There was a cop on the opposite side of the corner. This is a true story. Hear me out. I look at the guy, I look at the cop, I look back at the guy, and I say, how are you going to try and sell me drugs when there's a cop right there? The guy looks at the cop, looks at me, and says, I already asked him, but they drug test now. So, once he got a badge, he don't buy. No one's laughing, because like everybody's like, yeah, that's why I quit the force, you know what I mean? Crazy. A few more jokes and I'm out of here. A few like little relationship things I want to share with you guys. Don't do this. Everybody wants to do this. This whole, like, let's have a conversation about previous lovers. Like, oh, I thought that it would go really easy if I initiated the whole conversation. So I was like, look, baby, let's both talk about how many men we slept with. I'll go first. 0. What's your number? Double digits? Okay, all the women are super quiet. That's fine. And then ghosting. You guys, we're all young here. We know what ghosting is, right? So like ghosting has become so bad. It's New Orleans, a haunted city. People ask me, do you believe in ghosts? My response is, no, I'm sure she's just busy with work. She has a really emotionally needy dog. I'm sure she'll get back to me. And I want to come up with a show called Ghost Hunters. We don't look for supernatural beings. We go to local bars trying to find out why Stacy hasn't called John back in 4 days. It's going to be a really good show. Last joke. I'm laying in bed with my lady, in case you guys are still confused after all of this. I'm laying in bed with my lady. She whispers to me. She said, I want you to make me feel violated. So I did what I thought any man would do. I tied her hands to the headboard. I tied her feet to the footboard. I put a gag in her mouth. And then I looked at her cell phone.